Hi, this is my third attempt at this video. Um, Things have gone wrong each time. Okay, it's probably good actually what's happened. Alright, no, boom. I've got no doubt about your soul and all that sort of thing, okay? Absolutely no doubt. Uh, the truth is, sometimes you don't know what the problem is until it's solved, and this is what it was. You might have noticed I've been slowly getting more and more agitated, which I think you've assumed you think it's me being agitated with you. I hate to tell you this, but I've got a few more things happening in my life. And they're all fucking stupid, right? I started off with my computer getting slower and slower and slower, and it was driving me mad. Absolutely crazy. So one of the things I did was remove some programs, one of which was Bluetooth. So I've been sitting here trying, where the fuck's my Bluetooth got? To compound things, I tried to fix the coffee machine. Didn't even check it. Fuck. Huge mistake. It's $40. So, filled the head with fucking stress, okay? So I got that on top of myself. Oh, can I get out of this? Fuck it, because I need my coffee machine. You know, it's just, I should have looked at the other one. I've gone for the cheap, shitty thing. What a mistake. What an error. Okay. So then, bang, on top of that, believe it or not, and you're sitting there crapping on about this, and I'm thinking, oh, fuck, how do I unblock my sink? Okay, now what's happened is, see that's a handle, goes on there, a little white handle, goes on there. Yeah, it's an egg beater. No problem, no drama. Fell off. Boom, into the sink. No drama, is it? Yeah, sink's big hole like that. Not the caravan, it's not, it's that big. It's stuck. And I'm there with the plunger. What's the problem? Why not just go and see the park managers? They'll come around and fix it. Yeah? You want to go down and see them? Everybody hates them here. They are cunts. What are you fucking do? You fucking break it. Yeah. It's not worth it with anything. Just don't go to them. So you try and fix it yourself. So I'm thinking I might have to crawl under the caravan with all the fucking black snakes. Deadly ones. Red belly black ones. I'll kill you. You know? Oh, fuck it. I'd rather die than go down and see them. Not kidding. Yeah, anyway, I thought, oh well, I had a look under the caravan. Nah, it's only that big, and I'm that big. That's not going to work. Fuck, what do I do now? So, what can I shove up there? So I go around the place and I find this electrical conduit, and I shove that up there. It doesn't work. I thought it worked. So, you know, on and off, on and off, on and off. Yeah, it's going on. And I'm all, fuck it. And you're, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going, fucking Jesus. In the end, the floor lifts up. Oh, of course, yeah, that's how they'd service it. So I pulled all the floor off, pulled the fucking thing out. Oh, no, here we go. Boom. Out comes a handle. That's what it was. See, that belongs there. The handle's back there. So that's fixed. And I figured out how to put the fucking Bluetooth back on. So I got that fixed. So everything's sort of getting stable again. Okay. I don't know what I can do about the coffee machine. Maybe I can, you know, swap it over for spares for the other machine. I don't know, but I've got to throw that one out. I'm trying to, you know, get some of it back. Yeah. Now, where do you fit into all of this? Okay, I send you these vids. You know, I set it with, okay, so don't want to talk about sex, you know, fair enough, I agree with you. Okay. And I set up this, you know, do all this, do that, and so, oh, you know, I don't owe you anything. Yeah, fine, Bob, you don't fucking owe me anything, but at least you can connect, you know. And because you saw the look on my face, you know, you could tell that I was stressed about something. Well, it's him, it's about you. You know, there's fucking all sorts of things, shit going down here, and I'm just, and you're not connected. You know, you're plugged into something. I don't know where you're plugged into, but it's not to me, and it's. That's, you're talking at me, you know, you're giving me advice, you know, of all of this sort of, if you give me any fucking advice about that, I would have killed you. You know, the appropriate reaction would have been, oh God, oh shit, it looks bad. You know, something like that, just to, I know, it's terrible. And then, you know, a few hours later, you might say, you develop something, don't talk about the sink, okay? That's what you can expect. And that doesn't mean I'm attacking you or anything else like that. It just means I'm under pressure. And that happens between people. but you're connected. See, right now you're not connected. You're not plugged in. You know, it's here. I'll show you what I mean. Here. Here, it's one extension cord, but look, see, there's one end, there's the other end. We're not plugged together. Right? You're not inside here. You don't know what's going on in my life. I go to do all of this for you, so you can be a part of it, and you're just not connected. And it's not that I don't, I'm not going to drop you or anything else like that. It's just, and I don't want you to be, oh, Paul, you're saying, oh, I didn't. You're just not connected with my life. And if we're not going to talk about sex, and I don't mind that at all, I think that's a good thing. But, what are we going to talk about? The weather? Look at it, sunny out there. It's a shitload better than you. It doesn't make any fucking difference. All right, now let's talk about marketing. Marketing is about getting inside a head. All right, inside the market's head. That's what it's about. It's not about tricking people or coming up with strategies or anything else like that. It's about getting inside the market's head, people's head. And that's why they have surveys. And in Australia, probably not in Romania, but in Australia, marketing people sit down with huge spreadsheets and they just look at statistics all day long, looking for trends. What are the market thinking? As a major corporation wants to, change its marketing strategy a little bit like that, they need information to do it. All right? Now, what they're doing is getting information from people in the marketplace to try and figure out what they're thinking. And they're trying to get inside their mind. Okay? And it's like, that's where you start with any enterprise, any sort of entrepreneurial thing. You're starting differently. But at the end of the day, you'll realise and you'll learn that you need to know and understand what turns the market, what appeals to the market. So you could put up a vid and you go, oh, it's a vid. Why aren't they watching it? Because you don't understand the market. You don't know you've got to get inside the head. And there's be something there that you'll be missing, okay? Because you're not very good at getting inside people's head. Like you missed, obviously, you missed mine. Now, it's not particularly easy, but what I'm going to do to help you out is I'm going to make it really easy to get inside my mind. All right? And to know that, to actually understand me, and just forget the friendship. Think of me as a marketing exercise, learning how to read the market. Certain things you do, not many, actually get my interest. They pique my interest. Okay? And they should be signs to, what you do is say, oh, why would you be interested in that? That's not a marketer, okay? Marketers don't do that. Marketers go, okay, yeah, right. So you're interested in that. Now, what else were you interested in? And what else were you interested in? And they try and figure out a strategy and all that from that, right? But they don't assume that, oh, these people are fucking stupid. Why would they do that? Why would you be interested in my life? With you. First thing I was interested in is you bringing home vegetables. 2 trips from the shops one day. It was heavy. I was really hard. I was interested. You piqued my interest. See, a bit of a problem you had to do 2 trips. That's why I said, bike. Oh, no, I know where to put a bike. I can't ride a bike anyway. Okay. So advice I shouldn't have even offered. Crummy. I was just trying to keep the conversation going. So there was that. I was interested in that. Whoops. Hang on, we're freezing up here. Okay, last night I was angry. I was fucking pissed off with this bloody coffee machine. But even with that, I was looking at you, talking about your preserves. And I thought, I was interested in that. And if I was more relaxed, I would have talked about it. I would have had a lot more questions for you. Like, do you have a kit? Do you do this? Do you blah, 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 blah? What sort of vegetables do you do? And, put a picture of the pepper you're talking about. Yeah, okay. So I was interested in that. And then I was interested in your meatballs as today. Do you have a spaghetti with it? What sort of pasta do you have? What sort of starch do you have? You say, oh, potato and bread. And then you go on to tell me we dampen our bread. And go, what? I've never seen that. Yuck. I feel sorry that I do it for Stumpy. He doesn't seem to mind, so he must be a Romanian bird, I suppose. But they were the three things that have stuck out of my mind with you. How about that? There's a clue for you. And you can go, oh, that's stupid. Why? I've just got a boring. It's just what we do with the women. See how you're generalising everything, putting everybody's just, they don't exist really. But actually people are people. You're not treating people as people. You're not treating yourself as a person. Yeah, because, I was interested in that. And that's, like, you don't want to talk about sex, so a marketer or a clever person would say, okay, so you're interested in that, you're interested in that, okay. Gee, I don't know what to do with that. And then you just sort of let it just sit there, and then you might test that. And you'll know when you've got me and you've piqued my interest because you'll start getting questions back. And if you're on the wrong course, you get, fuck off. Oh, that didn't like that one. It's like fishing. Only, you get positive and negative responses. And that's the fun of it. And you can do that with your other friends as well. Just just test ideas, just to see what their interests are, and become a good woman. You are a good woman, but someone they really want, and don't just think, oh, so you do more than just sex, do you? Go, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I'm a person. Really? I didn't know that. You got tits and an ass. I thought it was just for sex. But that's, they're obviously going to be interested in sex, but men are interested in other things. Me, look at what I'm interested in. You'd never have guessed. No, never in your wildest dreams. Wouldn't have had a clue what I was. The only way to find out is by testing. I'll tell you, because I'm a marketer. So I understand the process. I know what you're doing. But see, you need empathy. You need curiosity. You need to be honest. And you need to forget your fucking assumptions. Just forget them. And if you have them, if you have an assumption, declare it out in the open. I assume this, Bob. Yeah, fucking wrong. Oh, okay. Don't silent assumptions. I could never convince her. It was just fucking deadly. It was just waste of fucking time. Total, wasting time. That's why we've never made any money. All these silent assumptions running around in the head. None of them were right. Never, ever right. Never right. There, so that's it. Because you're not in a marketing mind, you're not connecting with me. So when the world's falling in here with bloody all sorts of shit, you're just sort of quite oblivious to it and go over the top of it. And I'm, like, oh, fuck. No, I don't want to talk about that. But right now, I've got all this other shit on my head, okay? I'm busy with it. And so you're not messed with me. And if you were, and then you talk to me and say, oh, how's it going, Bob? And you go, oh, fuck, it's not good. And then you're useful and you're valuable, like you're living here. And I don't want your advice. I don't want to be told I've done the wrong thing or that, it's only right you go and talk to the park managers about it. Yeah, I know it's only right. But the reality on the ground is it's a fucking pain in the arse. Everybody hates it. So I'd rather not do it. I've gotten out of it, thank God. Because as I told you, I fixed it. I actually pulled the whole fucking thing to pieces and fixed the fucking thing. Wasted a whole day doing this. But it just ran out of control with the computer, then the coffee machine, then the sink, and it's just one after the next. And and really, it's just your world is a lot worse off than mine. I'm sorry to say it, but it's not looking good there. And I can feel for you. But it's not that I don't love you or anything else like that. It's just you're not connecting. And when you're disconnected, you become an annoyance because you're not actually, especially when things run like that. Like you just see how blotchy my face is. I'm fucking. It's just been an awful couple of days. I mean, a lot worse. You could say storm in a teacup if you wanted to, but that's if you want to have a relationship, then that's what's going to happen. Okay. Take Raph for example. Yesterday I was talking to her, and she was pissed off, and she was saying, "Oh, I've got to take the bike back again. This is the third time." I said, "Oh, what this time?" She said, "I don't know." She said, "I'm sick of the bike." I said, "Oh, how much did you pay for it?" 250 quid, and that's an expensive bike. I don't pay anything like that for mine. So, oh God. Right. So now, it's something to talk about. I can connect with her on that. You know what I mean? She's pissed off, clearly pissed off, and there's nothing wrong with it. She's like, this is the third time she's taking it back. She just wanted it fixed, and it's just annoying her now. And pissing her right off. Now I can relate to it, and but that's you're not sort of something in you is just not relating to it or something. It's just like, and you're wanting to. I think you're trying too hard. I think that's what Sue was doing wrong. She just tried too hard. She just couldn't sit back and just think, oh yeah, fair enough. And sometimes it can be funny because in the videos I sent you before, I tried to be funny about this. I wasn't feeling funny inside. I was just that fucker. I knew it was that, and it was just stuck down there, and I was trying to plunge it and suck it. Ah, Jesus. Yeah. If I knew how to fix it, it would have been easy. I mean, if I checked the bloody coffee machine as I should have done, I wouldn't have bought the part. Yeah. So, does any of that make sense to you? I'm doing all of this, and I'm giving you clues as to what interests me and that sort of thing. So can we get away from VI? And it's dead. Okay, you don't send me videos and voice messages, but you can connect. Because I don't want to talk about just blah 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 blah. Because it doesn't relate to my life. Sorry. And if you don't want to share your problems with me, well then that's all right. And you said, you're upset because I'm not listening to your problems. No, you're just not connecting. So because you're not connecting, you just talk normally at the moment of crisis. And you're even saying your face is red. Yeah, I was furious. Not you. Just fucking everything's going wrong. And you're just saying, what's going on? So you're totally disconnected. The plug's out. And and if you connect, yeah, Sue used to get caught up in it too much. Yeah, the idea is just be careful, just tread warily, because a man trying to got that collapse, this collapse, this collapse. Ah, fuck, what next? He's not going to be in a good mood. But if you're aware of it, you know what's going on, you're keeping abreast of it. And you're talking about what I had for breakfast. I couldn't give a fuck what I had for breakfast. Fucking sink's blocked. I'll go and talk. Ah, jeez. See what I'm saying? You're not, and that's, you need to use your feeling, but I don't know whether you have it. You got to feel what's going on out there. That's where Raf is really good. She can feel. She can actually, my God, she's almost here. That's what she's got. And you tend to be just plug pulled. And what seems to be happening is we're all saying, yeah, fuck, let's move closer. let's almost be there together, right? And so what you've got to do is put the plug in and plug in. And it won't always be nice. Really, when this sort of thing happens, I just get the shit of a mood. B's flat. It just depends what you want to do. You want to have a sort of an online relationship like this, or you just want more bullshit. It's up to you. I don't know what to do with this fucking handle. Yeah, but anyway, the marketing. Yeah, it's about getting inside the market's head. And as soon as you know what they want, okay, I should explain it. It's a bit of both ways. You start off with paper trail. Yeah, Jackie like paper trail. Okay. And then next thing a bit of clue I had was the advertisement. Ah, gee, they've responded to that well. Fuck, I couldn't believe it. Now you would look at it and go, they shouldn't have done that, so it didn't happen. I look at it and go, fuck me. Help somebody you love, and they all opened it. 80%. That's huge. On a shitty little advertisement like I put there. Cost me nothing. People spend millions trying to get people to open it and watch it. Millions. Do market research, the whole fucking thing. And I do that. And I look at it and go, yeah, okay. Honestly, to get an 80% open rate would probably cost a corporation $5-10 million in advertising, in market research. If they were lucky, they'd probably get 40%. I lucked onto it. Now, I don't know whether it's going to carry on to the next thing, but that's a bit of luck. That's probably another bit of luck besides getting a free phone. Yeah, but I suppose when you look at it, yeah, probably if they were clever and they spent $5 or $10 million in market research, they might come up with help somebody you love. And bang. So I'm sitting there going, it's not going to work with debits and credits, and I've said this before. But see, I've already got a bit of a clue as to what's happening in the market. I thought I knew what happened with Jackie. Oh, okay. So now can I do something? Can I say, well, yeah, it's only a cent a view or thereabouts. Yeah, and I can do it all on computer. So that's part of the marketing as well. Can I do it? Now, can it be profitable? That's also a very important part of marketing. It's not to do with selling. Selling's different. This is marketing. This is working out whether the whole scheme, you're calling it a strategy, but it's actually marketing. What you're calling a strategy is marketing. Okay, so you've got the market. And you think, yeah, toddlers, yeah, and then can you see all the elements falling into place? It's a good one to show you actually. Now the selling. Okay, so I put all of this together and I zing it out there, and they don't buy it. So then I might have to look at the selling. How am I selling it? What am I, the advertising? And you think it's all about tricking. What am I thinking? Well, I'm not tricking anybody. It's a simple little game. You either want it or you don't. So I don't have to trick you. Or maybe I do. I don't know. But maybe I have to flavour it up and make it more appealing. Is that tricking you? I don't know. But can you see the whole thing? It's not selling. It's like the fact that Jackie used it, and that maybe 15% of kids would fit into that segment. That's nothing to do with selling. That's marketing. That's getting to know your market, and also help somebody you love. It's getting inside your market's head. Yeah, they responded well to that. So there's something about that, and then you might change words here, words there, and sometimes just luck. You think, oh shit, they responded to that. Wonder why. You say, oh, they shouldn't have done, so they didn't. I say, wonder why. Ah, that'd make sense if they're thinking that way. Yeah, you get that. See the difference? That's marketing. It's not strategy. Now, strategy is, if theoretically, if it only costs a cent a view, and we can get some on tips and get some, yeah, it should be profitable. Maybe that's not even strategy. I don't know. Yeah, but that's you don't understand marketing, and most people don't when they first kick off. They confuse marketing and selling. Marketing equals selling. The same thing, isn't it? It's just different words. It's the same thing. No, it's not. Totally different. Once you understand, yeah, it's just chalk and cheese. No, but at first you think, it's the same. Marketing, selling, same thing. But once you get into it, no, it's entirely different. And I mean, you could have a sales team there, pushing, and you can have a marketing team analysing. No, they're doing this. They're interested in that. And then the sales team would go, what are they interested in? Oh, blah blah blah. Oh, okay, we know what to do now. And the advertising people go, yeah, know what to do. Yeah. And the marketing people say, okay, that's their job. Okay. But the marketing people are really getting inside the head and telling the sales people, yeah, this is what they're thinking. Right, know what to do now. We've got them. See how it works? It's exciting. I think it's exciting. And it's ruined, people learn it the wrong way and that sort of thing. But encapsulated in paper trail, you can see that it can be exciting because we can do more. If my fucking sink doesn't fuck up, or my bloody coffee machine. Yeah, so anyway, does that sort of make sense? You're not connecting with me at all. It's not that it's just annoying because you're sort of talking at me, not to me. You're not sort of saying, how's it going, Bob? You're saying, well, I think you really should go down to the park manager and get them to do it. See, that's talking at me. That's your opinion. That's an announcement. That's not related to me like, how's it going now? Oh, fuck. Got no idea. Now this has happened. Oh, shit, has it? Yeah, so what are you going to do there? Oh, fuck do I know. See how it's talking? The other one is, yes, well, I know the problem. I've had it myself. See how it's not connecting. It's just talking. It's just, oh, yes, and blah, 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 blah. And like, I'm, thinking, oh, fuck. Yeah, I like to talk to people. Like, uh, and you could say, yeah, any luck with the coffee machine? Well, yeah, they didn't email back. So what I'm hoping I might be able to do is, because it's got a part that I think that part needs to be replaced in the other good one as well. Maybe I can ask them if I can send the one they sent me back and switch it over, pay them extra postage or something. Okay, cost me a few bucks extra, but at least I don't waste all the $40. See, that's talking to you, not at you. See the difference? Talking to, as opposed to at. Ah, well, yes. Well, of course, yes. Well, maybe they should do. Under section 42 of the that's advice and fuck, I don't want it. Sorry, I just want to talk to you. That's what all this is about. They're talking to you. That I can talk on this. You don't want to talk to me? Then fine, don't. You have to type to me. And that's probably keeping you in an announcement sort of, advisory sort of capacity. But actually, I just want to talk to you. I like talking to Raf too, not at, to. And that's what she's really saying as well. All the fucking advice is talking at me, not to me. I just want to be spoken to. Like we just chat between us quietly. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going. Hopefully this one worked. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Or tonight, actually. I might be a bit more like a human then.